Hey guys, so today I went to Ulta for some eyelash glue, and of course I came back with the entire store. I'm too excited to just like sit on this, and I have some free time, so I'm just going to film it. Just kind of like a playtime thing. I got a ton of Essence stuff because Ulta expanded their Essence and they expanded their Makeup Revolution and a whole bunch of their other stuff. So I'm just really excited for all of the new stuff that's around for me to purchase and waste all my money on. I'm going to take off this horrible makeup from the day and my glasses, of course, so that you don't need to see my robot eyes. And we'll just get right into it and start playing around. Also, this is the worst time for me to be filming because I know my dad is playing with his... Hang on. Let me not pause in the middle of that sentence. My dad is working on his motorcycle in the garage, so there'll definitely be times throughout this video where you hear that start up, or at least I will be able to hear it start up and I'll be distracted. But he so rarely has good times to fiddle around with that stuff, so I'm gonna just okay it and give you guys that warning. Let me take this off, you know what I mean? Alright, so first I'm going to not prime but moisturize with this. I just bought it. It's the Shea Moisture 100% virgin coconut oil daily hydration face lotion. I have used like one or two of products from this brand before. Never for my face. Okay, let's... hello? It's gonna take me like a year to even get a pump's worth. Wow, this smells so good. So, Essence just came out with this new foundation. It is called Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup. Healthy glow with vitamin complex and cranberry water. Wow. This is in 10 Fresh Ivory. I don't know the line's full range for complexion. I'm just going to dot this all over. And I hope it's nice. It was only like $6.99, and I can always use a nice new inexpensive foundation, especially when I'm filming, and I typically film when I don't have anywhere to go. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I just got this new Juno&Co sponge. I actually got a whole bunch of stuff and I'm hoping to kind of get to it today, but this is the microfiber velvet sponge and I just got it and I wanted to test it out today. So I'm gonna try it dry, which is how you're supposed to get like a more full coverage from it. So I'm just gonna do it dry and see how that goes. Maybe I should have wet it. I really feel like I'm beating my face with it. It obviously didn't soak up a lot of that product, which is nice. So this foundation is scented. It's not like perfumey or overpowering or anything, but if you are sensitive to smell, make sure that that is something that you take a whiff of before you purchase it. I'm actually going to go and wet this. I just want to see if it makes a difference or if it makes it softer on my skin, but I'm not mad at this. Let me go wet this and test it out. So just to compare the sizes from, this is what it was when it was dry and this is it wet. So obviously it does get quite a bit larger. So let's see if this does anything to the coverage. That just took away makeup. I don't know if it's the sponge, or maybe I just left the product on there and it's not supposed to sit in one place for too long. That could be it too. I have gotta say, this foundation is not bad. I am adding more, but that's just because I see redness poking through and I don't want it to be there. I'm just gonna use my Maybelline New York concealer. They have said that this is a pretty good dupe for NARS concealers, and this is in the shade Fair Clare. This one I like because it's a little bit watery, and because I was looking a little bit... Gonna give me a straight up heart attack. So to blend that on, I'm just gonna take this Juno&Co little pink sponge, which I've already used before and is dirty, but I'm just gonna pat that out. And this is not damp because I want the coverage. Look at this brush. I mean, this is the ESO3 brush, and it is so soft, and it was like $2.99. It doesn't smell chemically, which is usually what less expensive brushes tend to smell like, because they come from like China and the quality assurance is just not great. I'm gonna try out my, I bought this because it's supposed to be one of the, this is the Airspun original formula. It's supposed to be one of like the best loose powders that is sold in drugstores. So I just got this from a Walmart, and I think it was like $4 and some change. And I know that this stuff has been around forever. Sorry, I just took that off and it was loud. Very perfumey, so if you're sensitive to smell, be careful about that. Just patting that Airspun powder all over, and this is the first time that I've ever used it, but people rave about it. I'm gonna use another Juno&Co brush. Man, are these brushes not, I mean, they look so nice, and they really look a lot like Kat Von D's brushes, but $2.99, people. This is the ESO5. It's an angled flush V brush, so it's kind of perfect for warming up your face, bronzing, and contouring. And I am going to be taking my Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder and this is for lighter skin, but they do have another shade. I'm just going to run my brush into that, just tapping a little bit and bronzing up and then back and forth, and same on the other side. And just bronzing up my forehead, and then I'll go around the jawline. And I'm going to contour my nose off camera because I already did like a really full-on explanation in my first impressions of BH Cosmetics. So if you want to learn how to contour your nose, or at least how I contour my nose, it's up here. Alright, so I have contoured my nose and I've primed my eyes. I'm going to be using this Essence brush. I didn't even know that they did brushes, but this is the eye blender brush, and I was like, that looks pretty good, and I think it was only like $4, so I decided to test it out. Bought it. Very cute. Got like little Aztec markings on it. But they started making little single eyeshadows, and you can put them into a palette, so I made one, and you guys, I have just never seen colors like this before. So I had to get them. They're not practical. They're not everyday. I'm so sorry. I really am. But I was just drawn to them. I was like, how can I not get these? So I got blues. I accidentally put my finger in this when I was pressing them in. So I bought all 4 of these separately, and then I bought the little case that it comes in. And so yeah, I think I'm just gonna do like a periwinkle look today because these speak to me. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think first I'm going to take this lighter periwinkle one. It kind of has a shimmer in it, and I'm just gonna run my brush into it, and I'm going to use that as my sort of transition shade, just so there's like already blue on the lid. I can already tell that this brush is not gonna do it for me. Alright, so I'm grabbing my Morphe M441 brush, but any blending brush will do, and I'm just going back in with that periwinkle and just blending it. And this is not exactly what I envisioned, but that's okay. So just running this over it. It is clean now, and just diffusing that out. Now I want to take this shade right here, taking that and applying it to the crease. I wish that I didn't put down that initial shade because I feel like I'm not really seeing the true color of this one, but it is quite nice. Now I'm going to take the darkest shade in here, this blue periwinkle, and that is gorgeous, just gorgeous. And I'm going to focus this on the outside. Oop, getting some fallout with this one. And the inside corners. I'm going to attempt a halo eye. Remember, if you're using shadows that have a lot of fallout, you can always put some translucent powder right under your eye. That way, in the end, you can just sweep it away. This is really pretty. So I'm taking the same brush, but I've cleaned it all off. And now I'm just blending the outside towards the inside, but so lightly that I'm barely touching it. I'm gonna take that powder brush and just sweep away some of the fallout. Now I'm taking this ColourPop. This is a Super Shock shadow in Sugar. I feel that these ones apply best with my finger, and apply it to the center of my eyelid. I so rarely get to use this shade, and it's so pretty. Look at, I mean, wow. Wow, right? Wow. I also have this shade. It's so pretty, but I never get to use this one either. This one is Patchwork. Just gonna focus this on the outside of the halo. I also got the Kristen Leanne by the Urban Decay times Kristen Leanne palette, and I showed you guys this on my Instagram, but gosh, is it beautiful. There's 3 blue colors in here. There's this one, and this one, and I want to work that into this blue look because, like, who knows the next time I'm gonna be able to film a friggin' blue look. I'm telling you guys, this palette just, like, it really overwhelms me. I'm gonna take my little tapered BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm gonna dip into LCW. And I'm just going to focus this on the outer corners and the inner corner. I don't know if the brush that I grabbed is just not doing it justice, or it's not sticking to the other shadows, but it's not sticking to the other shadows. Maybe I should try the brush that it comes with. Now I want to take the darker blue, TRM, and I want to work that on the outer and inner corners as well. And I'm taking the blending side and just blending that all in together. Now this one does have fallout too, so even the more pricey ones are capable of fallout. That's okay. Just plan for it ahead, unlike me. Okay, so I'm obviously going to put Leo, bright blue shade. Obviously going to put that on the inner corner because how can I not? That is so pretty. I have no words. I think I want to take TRM, the dark blue shade, and I'm just going to run it along my lash line. And I'm going to blend that out with my tiny BH Cosmetics tapered brush. I'm going to use this little brush, and I'm going to use the last color in my little Essence palette, this silver one. I really hope that this isn't one of those ones that's just foily metallic on top, and then underneath that first layer is like nothing. But I think that it is like that, which is really disappointing considering I took away half of it when I accidentally put my finger in it. So I'm taking the foily bits of that and just packing it down towards my lash line. When I do halo eyes, I like to keep a lighter shade closer to my lash line because I feel like that really makes it like a spotlight halo. So that's one of the tricks that I like to do. And you're welcome to take it home with you. Now I'm going to add some mascara. And it's not going to be anything special, so you don't need to see it. And I'm also going to add a wing, which will just be an Essence eyeliner pen. So also not impressive. I'm going to put on my other eye and finish up that. And then I'll be back to put on some lashes. So I'll see you in a hot sec. That was not fun, you guys. That was not fun. There was a massive amount of fallout, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just sweep it away. Nope. It smeared blue all the way under my eyes, and then I was like, okay, it's all right. I got this. I'll just put some concealer over it. Nope. Turned my concealer blue too. Wow, that was a freaking disaster. I also got from Juno&Co some lashes. Look how cute. They like come in a little lollipop. These are in the style DW, I guess. Oh, that's so nice. You guys, you don't even know. Look at my old one. So hard to open. It's glued itself shut. Oh, yikes. Yet, I won't throw it away because I'm like, there's still product in there. So this, ooh, that's nice. While I wait for this to get tacky, I'll throw on some lipstick. Should I do blue lips? I'm going to throw on some NYX Cosmetic Metal lip creams, and this is Out of This World. This is coming off a little bit more green. Just going to blot a little bit. And then throw on the NYX Cosmetics Metal Lip Cream in Electromagnetic. Those are nice lashes. I'm going to wait for those to really get stuck onto my eye before I press them down and make sure that they are a little bit closer to my lash line, or as close to my lash line as I can possibly get them. And then while this eyelash is getting tacky, I'm going to put on some blush, and I think I'm just going to use my BH Cosmetics palette. I'm actually really in love with this peach color right now. It's become one of my favorites. I'm just going to use this Ulta Beauty highlighting palette to highlight. Can you see that I'm blue here? I'm telling you guys, it was a total disaster. It was not fun, and I do not want to relive it. I'm glad that I don't have to edit it, because I would probably cry. I'm just going to run some brow product through my eyebrows really quick. I'm going to use my Pure Cosmetics spray all over my face. I'm going to pat that in with a sponge to see if that helps this foundation at all. I think I want to add a dot like right underneath my iris. And to do that, I'm just going to look straight ahead. And and the second one came out bigger. Alright guys, so that's the completed look. That is all I'm going to do today. So let's just kind of do a play-by-play of the things that I really liked and the things that I didn't like, and then we'll wrap it up, you know what I mean? So first of all, this sponge was so unique. This sponge is $4.99. I definitely think I'd have to try it with a foundation that I trust a little bit more, just to see how it truly functions. The Essence foundation. Now, let me get close. I am a desert, okay? Do you understand? I look very dry from far away. I don't look that bad from close up. I do not look great. Look at that. I don't know if maybe I just put on that foundation like too thick, or maybe it's something that I wear when I have a little bit less blemishes. I'm not sure. I definitely want to keep it around just because it was so inexpensive, and I do film a lot of looks, and sometimes I'm just like, oh, I just need to cover my face. Maybe one day I'll have beautiful skin and I won't have to wear any foundation. Please. I actually really liked this moisturizer. I can't wait to keep using it. It smelled really nice and it was great. I talked about where I used the one sponge from Juno&Co. I bought a ton of these. They were really inexpensive and I don't think that you can ever have enough. The pink sponges go for like $2.99 or $1.99, can't remember. I definitely am going to continue to use those. The Juno&Co brushes, I loved these. These were fantastic. I would say definitely run out and get these. $2.99 each. Where do you even find that? The eyelashes I really like, and they're really inexpensive, you guys. So is this one coming off? I think that these are really good starting lashes. These don't have like a very thick band. They have a clear band for the eyelashes, and I think that that's the easiest band to work with. So if you're starting off and you're trying out the idea of wearing fake eyelashes, I would say why not just hop on and go to Juno&Co. I mean, like, these were really good. They're probably like the same quality as Ardell lashes, and Ardell is a little bit more expensive, so I would say just like hop on there. Plus Juno&Co, $2.99 flat rate shipping. That's pretty great. Basically everything I tried from Juno&Co, I really liked. That sponge I would have to give another go, but that's okay. These eyeshadows, they were really nice. I feel like I put a lot of hope and trust into these because I love Essence products, but I'm a little bit let down. I will work with them again, but I'm a little bit disappointed in that. Now I'm going to talk about the Kristen Leanne a little bit. I think I was just not prepared to suffer the consequences of a shadow that's so dark and so pigmented that would have fallout. I didn't anticipate it. I don't think that these shadows are like bad in any way. I actually think that they're really cool and I can't wait to play with this palette more. I really want to do a lot of stuff with it. But the Kristen Leanne colors went on really patchy. I tried it with a couple of different brushes to kind of blend everything in together, and it was just not working. And I don't think it was those shadows' fault. I think it was the Essence shadows didn't want those on top of it. Maybe the shadows in here need a little bit of a stickier base than this did, because these are a little bit chalky, and because these are so creamy and so pigmented, it just did not want to go on top. So I don't blame these shadows at all. I think this palette is so cool, and it's really quite affordable considering that it's Urban Decay. That's all I have for you today. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. I'm just gonna wait right here like this until you give it a thumbs up, because you should be thumbs upping. Give it a like. Give it a like. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.